Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a dupe video on some skincare products. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but recently Trader Joe's came out with a watermelon overnight face mask. And when I saw this, I was like, I need to check this out, especially this time during the year. I love watermelon. Anything watermelon is fantastic. So I went ahead and purchased this, which does retail at Trader Joe's for $6. In case you guys don't know what Trader Joe's is, it is a grocery store. This is basically supposed to be a hydrating mask. It's supposed to give you a nice radiant finish, and it's supposed to be a soothing, calming effect. So now I'm gonna dive into what I'm duping this. So I have seen, just from my observations, that this mask from Trader Joe's really reminded me of a mask in Sephora that is a little bit more pricey than $6, and that is the Glow Recipe mask. So I actually mentioned this in my Instagram stories. Follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting on there. It's Themexicanbeautyy, and you can reach me there at any time. But I posted, I was like, the packaging and the whole vibe of this seems so similar to this Glow Recipe one. So Glow Recipe also has their watermelon mask. This is a glowing, radiating, smoothing mask as well. And they're both watermelon. They're both pretty much claiming to do very similar things. The consistencies are very similar, and you guys will see that as we progress through the video. But I was like, let's just dive deep into this. So this one does retail for, I wanna say, $22. This is the funny thing. So this one actually is the small version. There's a bigger version of this. I did pick up the small one because I was like, I have really sensitive skin. If this doesn't work out, it won't be that big of a loss. I also had some points because I think now in Sephora you can use a certain amount of points, like 500 points, and you get $10 off. So I ended up getting this for, I wanna say, like $12. So it was a pretty good deal, but I mean, for $24, it's $22. For that price, it's pretty big deal. And then the larger size, which I actually don't think they have it here. This is the mini, which is crazy to think that this is the mini. So the larger one is $45. So it is a pricey product. And in this one, you only have 1 ounce. So $6 for 2 full ounces. And then for 1 ounce from the Glow Recipe, $22. If you do decide to get the full size, which is 2.7 ounces, it is $45. So you can kind of see where we stand there and how we could possibly find a really good dupe for a Glow Recipe watermelon face mask. So in this next portion of the video, I'm gonna be talking and showing you guys how this applies on my bare face, my experiences, and how it looks after I wash everything off, and then how it looks as I'm applying foundation. And this is the after. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and then we can go ahead and kind of figure out what our thoughts are. Okay, so we are gonna be testing out these masks. Now I do wanna quickly say that I have already tried these, and that is because I wanted to get like a good first impressions off camera, really like sit down and be able to like feel it, so that when I came on camera, I was able to give you guys some good, well-developed thoughts. So we're gonna be actually starting off with the Trader Joe's Watermelon Overnight Face Mask. So I really quickly wanna say, I was reading the instructions on this mask, and it did tell me to make sure that if you do have sensitive skin and you're gonna be testing out this face mask, to only use it for at most 10 minutes. You do not want to leave this mask overnight because sensitive skin is very sensitive, so it may cause your face to burn, itch, or get a flare-up. So definitely keep that in mind when using this mask if you do have sensitive skin. Now, if you don't have sensitive skin and you've worn those overnight masks, then definitely go for it. Apply it overnight for that hydration, that soothing, just that rejuvenating feel. So what I did is I actually applied the Trader Joe's on one side. And I'm gonna be taking a little brush that I had right here. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be applying it just on this side, and then on this side I'm gonna be applying the Glow Recipe. So this is what the consistency looks like. It's kind of like a jelly-like watery consistency. Now this one does have a very strong watermelon scent. It goes on clear. When you apply it, it does have like this nice cooling effect. So I do want to say, when I first applied this the first time, like my very first impression, I did have tingling sensation from it as soon as I applied it. Right now, I'm not feeling it that heavy. I do want to say though, with my sensitive skin, typically if I have like a tingly sensation in the beginning, it's pretty much normal for most part because I have very sensitive skin, so that tends to happen regardless when I try new products or even when I try certain products that I already have used, and that's just because the skin's very sensitive. Now, if it starts to get red or flare up or irritated, then that's when I'm like, okay, there's a problem, I need to take this off. And I've had that with certain products that I've tried that I tested from like Sephora and stuff, and I immediately took them off. So if you do have that sensation with any of these two products and you do go out and try it for yourself, take it off, don't keep it on. But the initial first tingly sensation did happen for me the first time. Right now, it's not happening as tingly as it felt the first time around. So I don't know if it's because it was the very first time my skin was trying it, that it was like, what the heck is this? And now it's just kind of like, oh, I recognize you. Once I took it off from both sides, I didn't experience any issues of having redness or flare-ups or any of that, and my skin tells me right away when it has a severe issue. Okay, so now for the Glow Recipe one. This is also the Watermelon Sleeping Mask, and with this one, if you guys can see, the tint of it is a little bit more pink. I would say this one is a little bit more runny than the Trader Joe's one. The Trader Joe's one is a little bit more of a creamy consistency. Yes, it's a jelly-like consistency, but it's a little bit creamier. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take off this lid first, and then I'm gonna go in and begin applying it on here. I just feel like it's a little bit smoother. And the difference, one of the biggest difference that I noticed besides the color of each one, is that I feel like with the Glow Recipe one, it also smells a lot like watermelons, but I feel like this is more so of like a natural watermelon taste. When I think of a watermelon that I'm about to eat and I smell it, this is the one that I think more towards, as opposed to the Trader Joe's. I feel like the Trader Joe's one is a little bit more of like, it smells like fragrancy, like not real watermelon. So I'm gonna be applying this. This one also is a little bit more sticky. As you guys can see, the masks are on the face. They go on clear, so like you don't have to worry about when you do wash your face, having to really scrub hard to kind of get all the residue off, because it's clear, it comes off pretty easily from the experience that I had. But I do feel like it definitely helps just rejuvenate your face. So once both masks are on, what I did is I left it on for approximately 10 minutes. Now, if you feel like this is your first time trying both or either one of these and you want to tread lightly, you may feel a little bit of a tingly sensation, that I would definitely go in for just the 5 minutes and see how that goes. I think it really just depends on each person, but because it's feeling pretty good on my skin right now, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this on for 10 minutes. And I'm just really excited because when I take this off, I'm gonna be ready for the entire just makeup application. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is just sit around for a few minutes, and then I will come back on and we can go ahead and just see kind of what the skin looks like, and then we can go ahead and talk more about this product. Okay, so now that you guys have watched pretty much the demonstration portion of this video, you guys kind of seen it for yourselves, I guess you guys kind of probably have some developing thoughts. I have worn this mask a few times now, and I have to say I am pretty pleased with both sides. Say that I don't notice a big difference. I think the biggest differences was the smell and the color of each consistency. But when it came to the way that it felt on the face, the way that it looked on the face afterwards, I didn't notice much of a difference from either of the two. Now, I do have to say, now that I have put on the makeup and I have been looking at both sides of the face, I do feel like the Glow Recipe one made this side of the face look slightly more perfected. It kind of helped minimize my pores. It doesn't claim to do that, but I don't know. Something about this side, especially the pore area, just looked really refined and smooth and just perfected. Not to say that this one doesn't, but I think because I'm always doing these types of reviews, I can kind of see like from both sides, or I can kind of really get in the nitty-gritty of things. But I do feel like it definitely kind of showcased two different things going on in a very slight way. I feel like for the most part, they're very similar, to be honest. I think if you're looking for a dupe for this watermelon glow recipe, I would definitely recommend checking this out, especially if you don't have the most sensitive skin and you're looking for a good overnight mask. I think you will find yourself very pleased with this. I feel like for me, if I really wanted to purchase the glow recipe one, but I just don't see myself to spend $22 to $45, I can definitely confidently say that the Trader Joe's ones can be a dupe. When it comes to what it's doing, I definitely see that. I feel like the similarities you guys saw in the demonstration are pretty much there. Yes, there is a little bit slightly, in my opinion, a little bit more perfected on the more expensive side, but I mean, I feel like that always happens with expensive products, you know, like you're like, oh my God, why is this so good? But it's so expensive. Like, of course, the expensive product, but it's not much for me to be like, okay, no, it's not a dupe. It's pretty much telling you the same thing. Watermelon overnight face mask, watermelon glow sleeping mask, they're doing the same thing. So I was really intrigued. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I need to check this out. People that are gonna be more drawn to these masks are people that want that glowy finish, that radiant finish, and that want like that soothing, smoothing effect. I do feel like the glow, in case you're oily skin and you're like, is this gonna make me look super dewy? No, it's a glow from within. It looks very healthy. It looks very fresh. It doesn't look oily. It doesn't look dewy. So that's just to mention that. But I think that you found yourself a dupe with the Trader Joe's one from the glow recipe. So if you've been looking, this is your chance to check them out. I will have all the information of both of these products listed down below in my description box. You guys can go ahead and check them out. P.S. This is so random, but if you do end up checking out the Trader Joe's watermelon skincare products, don't forget to check out, this is so random, but the vegan banana bread at Trader Joe's, bomb. It is so good. I literally look forward to having a slice of it maybe like once or twice a week. It is so good. It was like, I'm gonna have a slice right now with my coffee because it's amazing. Vegan banana bread. I will try to find a picture and include it in here, but it's so good if you go to Trader Joe's. So yeah. So I hope that this video was informative to some of you guys who may have been looking into purchasing either or of these face masks or wanted to know if this new Trader Joe's one is possibly a dupe for the glow recipe. I'm here to tell you that it is. So I hope that really helps you guys. All the information on what I'm wearing on the face will be listed down below in my description box. So you guys can go ahead and check that out in case you're wondering about any specific product. I got you guys covered all the time. My hair is just, what is this doing? There we go. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Jessica. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video enough to stick around and become a member family here on YouTube because I wouldn't want you guys to miss my videos for the world. So hit that subscribe button while you're at it, hit that notification bell. That will let you know as soon as I upload every time I upload. And I think that's pretty much it. So that being said, I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.